This is for the nerds. This is for the brainiacs. This what we deserve.
Okay.
Go ahead and play
So Christmas
it back.
is
You ain't
put on the
gonna touch me.
uniform.
You not gonna do nothing. You are not above me. I bet you wish you was me. I know it. I know.
I thought that was you.
Yins better watch out. Yins better not cry. Yins better not pout. I'll tell Yins has come. Santa Claus is going downtown. He's making a list. He's checking it out. He's gonna find out who's nebbying at. Santa Claus is going downtown. He sees you when you're sleeping. He sees you in your house. He knows if you're being a jag-off and that.
Oh, come on.
Jerk. Lounging on your couch. Yins better watch out. Yins better not cry. Yins better not pout. I'll tell Yins has come. Santa Claus is going downtown. Santa Claus, ba-doo-ba, ba-ba-doo-ba. Santa Claus, ba-doo-ba, ba-ba-doo-ba. Santa Claus, ba-doo-ba, ba-ba-doo-ba. Santa's going.
Would you turn it off already? My God.
Yins better watch out. Yins better not cry. Yins better not pout. I'll tell Yins how to come. Santa Claus is going downtown. He's making a list. He's checking it out. He's gonna find out who's nebbying at. Santa Claus is going downtown. He sees you on the north side. He's Liberty and South Side too. He don't want you to be scared. Just do what you're supposed to do. Yins better watch out. He's better not cry. Better not pout. I'll tell you how to come. Santa Claus is going downtown.
Like, you lost all of your viewers. You lost all of your viewers.
Unread.
What is poppin', everybody, and welcome back to another special episode of the Only Friends podcast, where, you know, I'm here with my about-to-be ex-friends. What the fuck was that? What did you guys just do to the Only Friends podcast?
You don't know Santa Claus?
Downtown?
Downtown?
Oh,
Yeah.
my God. What? Nebby and not.
All right, it's Nebby and Nat.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know what I just
Nebby and Nat.
watched.
Don't be a jag-off in Nat.
Oh, my
All
God.
right. The most low-key subtle thing in there that literally only Yinzers will get is that they worked in Santa Claus is going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I heard
Literally
it.
every
Somehow.
chant, every song, everything that ever is ever done in harmony in Pittsburgh results in Pittsburgh's going to the Super Bowl, getting worked in there. And you know what? Sometimes that actually happens. Maybe not this year.
What did we just watch?
You watched a Yinzer Christmas. That's a Yinzer Christmas carol, if I've ever seen one. Welcome to the tradition that is.
We're going downtown.
You have, bro.
We're gonna go to South Side.
Downtown. First of all, Southside's fucking popping. You would.
I've been there.
You would appreciate
Right.
the Southside.
I've been there
Street,
before.
baby.
It's just a mile and a half of bars.
I've been to everywhere in Pittsburgh. I literally took a scooter in
He
20
did take
minutes.
a scooter. He just scooted
20
around.
minutes, literally. I went through the whole Pittsburgh.
Oh, you didn't get through the greater Pittsburgh area. Okay, that's the 30-mile radius.
Okay.
And secondly, downtown is beautiful. There is a giant tree at PPG Arena, or not PPG Arena, at Market Square.
Market Square,
Yeah, fucking massive. It ices over, and they do ice skating around it. Right now, they just got hit by this fucking winter storm,
Bomb.
whatever the hell the name of it is.
Bomb. Polar something.
Yeah, there's a name for it.
I don't know, it's one.
That's
1 degrees.
That's
in
the warmest place in America, east of the Mississippi right now. Everything is like negative. Montana's like -40. I saw Indiana was like -9. And poor Emma, she flew home today to Montreal. She's stuck in Toronto. They won't let her leave.
Corey got stuck last night in Minneapolis.
Did he?
Did he make it back to D-City?
I think he got back this morning. Or getting back now.
Wow. Welcome Melissa to the show. She got very lucky to be in Philadelphia right now. Or Jersey or wherever the fuck you are.
Hello, Melissa.
Hello. Why am I lucky?
You just missed the storm. If you had left today.
Is it snowing outside? Is there snow outside?
Yeah.
Let me see.
The cage is a really sick aesthetic.
I haven't looked outside.
Have you
No snow.
Wow, what a winter cyclone. Are you in Jersey?
No, I am in
It's a
Pennsylvania.
polar bomb. It's a cold bomb.
It is
bomb.
cold, I guess.
It looks cold.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Gabe Yo for the super chat, says Merry Christmas. Big shout out to Eric Comp, says haven't felt this much anticipation for a daily pod since pre-satellite Howard Stern. Thanks team, no weak links.
Thank you.
We appreciate you guys as always.
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Christmas. And Merry Christmas from our feature sponsor of the week, DraftKings. If you would like to take them up on an offer, they're offering an awesome deal. Sign up using promo code FRIENDSPOD. Deposit at least $25 into your account. You'll receive $50 in credit. Easy as that. The DraftKings Casino is located in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, where Melissa is right now, and West Virginia. Check it out with the bonus code if that's your thing. Otherwise, download and play DraftKings Fantasy Sport, especially as the NFL playoffs are around the corner. Type in #sponsor into the chat and head to the DraftKings app. Sign up using promo code FRIENDSPOD.
Melissa, you got to go do that right now.
Right now.
Fire. We need
All right, what are we betting?
We need like an 18 parlay. We might as well get Weekend Warrior. We should just get her to fire Weekend Warrior.
That's probably true. I don't think that was for. That's only for casino though.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we spinning? We spinning slots or what?
Oh, are we? Are you okay? Can we do this without it turning into you being homeless? She's just in the blue zone, like I ain't fucking coming home, guys.
Sorry, guys. I started spinning 200 a spin. I can't leave.
I ain't ever leaving. Do we want to do Weekend Warriors?
I haven't even thought about it, honestly.
That's because you aren't doing so hot.
What are you talking about? I probably won last week.
Probably not.
Who did I pick?
You forgot?
This is your segment.
Fuck. Well,
I definitely won.
It's overcome. The Weekend Warrior has just turned into Berkey picks the Steelers, and they don't let me down.
Nope.
Mr. Biscuit fucking takes us to the promised land, as Melissa had predicted preseason.
I just keep betting against Tom Brady, and he keeps losing, and it's so glorious.
That was actually not my prediction was that he would be disappointing and not live up to his ego.
Yeah, that was actually quite accurate. He cost us the playoffs.
So
We still have a 1% chance of getting in. Yeah.
It's better now because the Jaguars really took care of those Jets last night.
Yeah, those Jets stink.
Zach Wilson.
no. Why the
stinks.
fuck is Zach Wilson that was ever under center is beyond me. This kid fucking. I don't even know who this guy
Well, they
is.
benched him for some guy from the goddamn Grey Cup.
Yeah, and he
CFL league guy.
came in, playing like he was from the Grey Cup, but it was good. He got the offense moving.
I don't know if the end result was very good.
What do you mean? It's whatever.
They lost to Clown Town.
Yeah, he got
Jacksonville.
2 drives.
Downtown.
Fucking Clown Town.
We
You
ain't
ever been
mad about it.
downtown in Clowntown?
Oh, wait, didn't they just beat fucking
I really wanna go
Dallas?
The Jaguars beat the Titans.
And Dallas.
In Dallas.
Jaguars.
Yeah,
Jagoffs.
Jaguars.
The Jags are right in position to make the playoffs, and
Are they really?
yeah, they're hot too. So
Wow.
They can win out and win the division.
yeah,
Yo, somebody put in our chat, put a bet in on the Steelers to win the Super Bowl.
Let's
because
fucking
of you.
go. Let's go.
It's all because of you.
what are they getting? Like
50,000 to
100?
1.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I think that's what it says.
50,000 to 1. I mean, they're probably like 300 to 1 to even make the playoffs.
Yeah.
And then probably another 1,000 to 1 to even win the AFC.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying there's a chance?
So you're saying there's a chance.
I'm a believer, man. Christmas miracles.
Imagine they get in the playoffs and then they just like beat the Bengals and then beat the Chiefs and then beat the Bills and then go on to the Super Bowl and beat the Eagles.
Whatever, down bad NFC team.
Down bad.
Oh, yeah, are you excited for your Eagles making their disappointing playoff run?
Disappointing.
Well, they're gonna lose.
I didn't even know. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, the Eagles are really good.
The Eagles are busting for real, for real.
Yeah.
Are they good?
Oh,
Are the Eagles?
Are they?
They have the best record in the
Because they're the best team in the league.
Allegedly,
I have my brother here, so you guys can ask me sports questions.
Just look at the point differential.
He says, just look at the point differential.
Right? Yeah. Oh man, your face. So this is your new Christmas tradition: podcasting from home, asking your brother sports questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
While being next to the cage.
Yeah.
The dog seems unimpressed.
Oh man.
What do we get?
One more thing to cover before we get into all things Christmas. Big shout out to friend of the pod, Jason Koon. Shipped the PokerGo Tour free roll yesterday. So this was for the top 21 point getters. Winner take all, 500,000 up top.
Merry Christmas to him.
Pretty much coast
Merry
to coast.
Christmas.
He chip led this thing from about halfway through all the way down to the end. No real hiccups. It's a good one to run well in for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
just
is
a
for sure.
half milli.
I would like to point out that Sean Winter got second, and he was listed on the last fantasy draft for 1 point.
And you bought him.
I
You were
did.
a believer. You were a big Sean Winter believer.
I am a Sean Winter believer.
It's a very
Winter is coming.
seasonal, festive name.
Yeah. The unfortunate nature of this event, though, is second place is worth the same as 21st.
Yes.
$0. Hello. Congratulations for second place.
Maybe they did a save.
Yeah, and the mystery bounty the other day, they had the guy on the mic emceeing it or whatever, and every time somebody plucked the 500, I forgot what he said, but it was something like kind of exciting, like
It
congratulations.
It's like, we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it.
We'll take it. But then later on, it got worse. So we switched it to something else, and I was like, oh my god, I'd lose it. I'd lose my shit.
What is on your head?
Oh, I got a flight soon. I gotta go night.
What
Yeah.
the fuck is it? I've never seen a more bougie poor person before in my life. Like,
Base.
how do you find the most bougie shit? Do you just ransack TJ Maxx whenever they get a shipment in? It's like
That ain't no TJ Maxx. That's fucking.
That's probably
yeah.
like Gucci or
That's
something.
Dior.
Yeah.
Saks Fifth
Avenue.
I'm gonna need all y'all to mind your business
Mama-
right about now.
Mama keep you in the nice stuff.
All
Yeah.
y'all can mind y'all business.
Neiman Marcus over there.
Yeah.
Everyone just relax.
Naya
My
is
God.
just making sure he's threaded up.
You guys are just out of your mind.
You sell those skis yet?
Nah, I don't need to.
We're gonna see him skiing down Blue Diamond Boulevard. Blue Diamond.
Nah, I'm gonna go.
Road.
I'm gonna
It's
go
just the road.
skiing down the block.
It's just a
Mount
road.
Charleston. Whenever it gets snow.
It is not. Mount Charleston's actually, I don't want to go too far and say it's nice, but for it being 45 minutes away,
Yeah.
it will scratch the itch of I need to hit the slopes.
Yep.
Yeah.
For
Exactly.
a day, nothing. It'd be a great place for you to learn, actually.
Is it?
Yeah,
Well, we're going.
we
Not
are.
to Charleston.
We are. But honestly, maybe worth. I don't know if they do lessons or not there, but it might be worth looking into getting a lesson tomorrow if you wanted to.
It seems like so much work.
Well, actually, you know what? You should just get a lesson when we go to Tahoe.
Okay.
It's worth it.
Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah.
And I just
Snowboarding.
comment, what is going on? Why is Landon wearing summer clothes and Tortoise is wearing a sweater?
I
and
mean, I'm dressed appropriately. I think out of the two of us.
I'm
you
dressed
look like
appropriately.
you're ready for the local pool.
I mean, that's an appropriate shirt because it is cold in most of the country.
Wearing swim trunks.
Yeah. What does it say on your shirt?
Cold kicking it.
Cold kicking it.
But
See?
it's like a shoe. It's like a shoe ice cream truck,
Yeah.
Shoe
he's
truck.
just cold kicking it.
He hasn't dressed appropriately in a very long time.
It might be birth.
Don't worry about me. You don't worry about me.
So
I'm gonna be all right.
let's play this game. It's a fun one. I I went out to dinner last night, and then afterwards met up with Espen, Henry, and Mike Jozoff at the Win.
And Philip.
And Philip was there too. They were all playing Ultimate Texas Hold'em, and I show up, and there is a cougar on the prowl, and it seems like her and Jozoff are hitting it off really well.
Mike's got that dog in him.
He's got that dog in him for sure. So I decided to provide a little comic relief, and I immediately come in, and first of all, kudos to Jozoff. He was wearing pants for the first time in maybe ever.
He didn't wear those pound cake pants?
He did not have the tip sticking through his 4.5-inch inseam. So I walk up, and it just, I don't know why, but the thought had crossed my head, and I said, Mike, what ratio of height to dick size would you exchange in order to gain or lose one way or the other? Basically, if you wanted to be taller, what would the ratio have to be in height to inches lost on your penis?
This is so an anti-wingman thing that you just did.
No. It was the opposite. She was loving it. She was then literally asking him for the next 10 minutes how big his dick was. It was actually genius, and everybody was roaring. So he gave it a lot of thought, and he came up with the conclusion that he would just stay as is, because the difference between 5'10" and 6 foot isn't worth the difference between being average to below average. And I understand that's reasonable. But then I reminded him that this is a ratio game, and he could just say that it has to be 5 to 1. You gain 5 inches of height for 1 inch of penis, and now all of a sudden it seems reasonable. And he came up with he would make that exchange. But what I ultimately concluded was that based off of his shorts, he should be going in the reverse, and we should be seeing a 5'6" Jozoff rolling around.
Wow, you're so smart, Matt.
Yeah, I thought that it was good deductive reasoning. Mm-hmm. We all worked it out together. I was like, so if he has a 4.5-inch seam, and we haven't seen him expose himself in public yet, what can we all conclude from this? And we decided that he's the winner of the game.
He's a grower. He's not going to walk around with a heart-on all the time.
Well, you're right. You're probably right.
Why are we talking about Mike Jozoff's penis
I
right
have no
now?
idea.
Merry Christmas, everybody. We have a segment for you today called Let's Play a Game with Mike.
Yeah.
It was a good game.
Merry Christmas.
I also learned that Ultimate Texas Hold'em is very beatable.
Yes, it is.
Very beatable game.
That's what everybody says.
Can't be.
No, it is, not because the game is beatable,
Because
but
you share
because
cards.
of dealer errors and other sort of little micro edges you can get in the game.
It seems like there's enough micro edges with. Well, Henry pointed out the dealer.
Like you're saying, it can be plus EV.
Yeah, Henry pointed out the dealer mispaying a few times, which has to be plus EV. But on top of that,
you get comps too.
seeing the cards exposed is worth. It seems to be worth something, right? They're only playing one single deck, so it's not like there's multiple.
Are you allowed to see your opponent's cards?
Yes.
Yeah,
Technically, no.
So no.
But you
Well,
can.
here's the thing I didn't understand. They were
can just hold
dealing.
them like this.
They were dealing every other spot face up, and every other spot face down, right? And the reason was because Henry and Mike were playing 2 spots, and somehow they had deemed that if both hands were face up, they would have too much of an edge. But I don't understand, because they look at both. They still look at both hands and decide. They still have that information, and also the way that they sweat, the hands. Everybody at the table sees them anyway.
And just hold them in front of your face.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
were just manning it.
Don't worry about how UTH in the edges there. Relax. Relax.
So I'm just okay. So all the spots are being dealt out. We have 10 cards known to us, plus the 3 on the flop, and then I think you make your final bet after the river. So we have 50. We have a third of the deck known to us, a little bit less.
If you get UTH removed, I'm going to be
UTH
very
is
mad.
not going to get removed.
I'm going to be very
All
mad.
I know is that I had a dealer who was mispaying on a cruise ship while I was playing 4 spots, and I got absolutely bodied for the maximum my credit card would allow me to take out.
That's amazing.
Sometimes you get wrecked. That's part of the game.
No. I watched last night. They
You got
didn't
swindled.
They didn't lose 12 or 13 hands in a row. I don't think anybody lost more than 2 or 3 hands in a row. I got absolutely fucking destroyed. The second I realized this guy was mispaying, I didn't win another hand.
If you can't spot the sucker 30 minutes into the game.
I got.
That's one
For
of the,
sure.
That's one of them things, man. Things aren't going to go your way when you just see something like that.
Is it, or was the dealer a fucking mechanic who like, lured me in with one mispay whenever I had my min bet out?
Real question: do poker players normally just watch rounders during Christmas time? I feel like it's kind of normal.
Not Christmas, World Series time.
I know World Series, of course, but like I feel like Christmas too.
Really? Well, you're asking the wrong people. LeMan and I watched rounders coming up no less than a dozen times a year.
Right, at least once a month.
We still had the running bet that I've never seen it before 2 days ago.
Melissa just now got lit in on the bet. She thought that was true.
I know.
It seems reasonable.
Did you not know that he had actually seen rounders?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, see? She's just getting
Reacting
clued
like
in.
he'd never seen it. He was like analyzing his card selection.
That's why the joke is funny, because Landon ruins nice things. You just can't you can't do it.
Yeah.
Bro, Mike McD was ghosting. I raise. What do you mean you raise? You're not allowed to play in this game. And then the guy's like, take a seat next to me. What? You want ghosting too? Fuck going on? No integrity.
Fuck, you know what we all got.
Yeah. Well, I'll be damned.
Judge clerkship at your office. I can't do this. I'll end up reciting the whole fucking movie.
Yes, you will.
All right, let's get to the Christmas stuff. You guys didn't like the Yinzer Christmas Carol?
I loved it.
I did.
Lamanna was loving every second of
I
it.
was singing along.
The fact that you put that at the beginning, you just killed the viewership for this video.
I wholeheartedly disagree. No. They love the Yinzerisms.
Yeah.
Imagine if they were talking about Jimmy's and John's and all the other weird things that you in Philly name things.
I would not like it because nobody else understands.
Well, we're educating our audience.
Yeah. It's a Steelers Christmas.
Maybe now that everyone's in the chat after the intro, we play it again.
Run it back.
Run it the fuck back.
I will say, in Melissa's defense, I didn't listen to it past the acapella part, so I didn't realize that there was going to be the entire song replayed with background music. I might have cut out of there a little bit sooner. So we are going to do a Secret Santa gift today, and since we weren't able to, have a Christmas tree and sneak the presents under them so that it's anonymous who gave what. Also, just since we're boys and all of them are here in bags except for Lamanna's, which is very perfectly wrapped and
Thanks,
pristine.
Michelle.
Which obviously came
She
from
went way
Michelle.
overboard. I'm like, stop making it look so nice.
Like, I have no idea whose presents are, like, who brought what present, but there are 4 on the table, and I can tell you exactly whose is whose.
Landon is still in the bag from the store that he bought it. Like, literally like a grocery bag.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Go, Guapo.
No. I was going to say this is actually a pretty good game. I'd like to see you guess.
Oh. I mean, we don't have a camera shot of it, so it's... Oh, yeah, we do.
We did.
Sorry.
Yeah,
okay,
right here.
the...
Wait, hold on. 1 sec.
Well, I know that's Landon's, obviously.
I wanted the viewers.
Landon's is in the Dick's bag. Lamanna's is the nicely wrapped, perfectly pristine gift. Conrad's is the smiley face bag, and Guapo's is the polka dot.
Wow.
I mean, that wasn't really hard. He
No.
saw the fucking smiley face bag in the house.
I didn't need to see it. I still would have guessed the way I guessed. Guapo is a man who puts a little bit of thought into things, pays attention to detail. The what's it called? The tissue paper.
Probably true.
Very nice touch. That's somebody who's put a little bit of thought into the gift. Also, maybe didn't hit the $50 mark on it. Mm-hmm. It was like, I'm going to fancy up this.
I can't wait.
I'm going to fancy up the presentation a little bit.
Oh, shit. He's about to rich flex on you real quick. Guapo, can you do something for me?
Which one's yours? The purple one?
Oh, yeah. Mine's obviously the double-bagged Amazon thing. So we can't do it anonymously, obviously. But instead, what we're going to do is we're just going to snake draft it. So we're going to start with Melissa. And then whoever her gift was for will go next. So go ahead and open your gift, Melissa.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I did see it did fall, so I saw it. But
Motherfucker.
Bitch.
So this is from Andre.
From Andre.
Wow.
wow, I'm not gonna lie, I do have a mixer.
Oh, no.
But
I
this
guess
will be
I'm
my travel mixer.
There we go.
The travel mixer.
Poker did buy me
Good
a
for
mixer.
you. Okay. I didn't know you
That
had
was only $50?
No.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
It's like the Office when Michael Scott goes, Secret Santa is a time where you can show someone how much you love them in dollars.
You can set the iPod.
You guys didn't give me enough time to Amazon Prime anything.
I know that was my complaint as well. I wanted to get a customized item,
Yeah.
but this guy gave us what, 2 days.
Well, now you have 366 days between now and next Secret Santa. So start fucking preparing.
Who's my
We
secret?
better do
We'll
an
draw
Easter.
tomorrow.
Okay, we'll draw tomorrow. Fine.
At Lamanda's Christmas Eve party, we will draw Secret Santa for next year, so you guys all have an adequate amount of time. I don't want to hear any more shit. Secondly,
What do you mean?
do you know how much?
You don't go so extreme. Just a little more than 2 days.
Well, we had talked about it for a long time, but yeah, you're right. I forgot.
Thank you.
I'm fucking busy. Also, do you know how much $50? You know how far $50 would have went in the sex store?
I did. I checked it out a lot, and I was like, "Oh, she probably has all these."
Fucking
True.
based.
That's true.
I
You could have got her like.
I was trying to be nice and thoughtful and think of what like she
It's
wants.
very thoughtful. I actually thought it was from Andre because it's an audio thing.
Right.
Yeah,
it's like
that's
that-
the other. It's a giveaway, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Conrad's not getting you that.
That's true.
Wow.
100% true.
I would have personally gotten you.
Or something.
I would have gotten you a pocket pussy to,
What?
Well, I want to push you in the direction of exploring your bisexuality. You seem to be
What's
so.
supposed to do with that? I don't have a penis.
No. Well, hey, welcome to figuring it out. I'm trying to
What
help.
is going on right now?
I'm trying to give her a
idea.
tutorial.
So Andre's next?
No. Andre's last.
My
She
gift
gives her
is
gift
next.
now.
Oh, she gives her gift.
Okay,
Yeah.
so mine is arriving tomorrow because I did Amazon Prime it, but it did not get here in time.
Brutal.
But I did send Berkey a photo of it. It is an authentic.
Go ahead,
You
Guapo.
Hold on.
So it's for me.
Yeah, it's for Guapo.
Guapo has it.
Actually, hold on. I haven't opened the picture yet, so we're all gonna
It's
do it
cool.
together.
Oh, he's opening it.
Let's see here.
And it's authentic.
Oh, yes! Dude, this is perfect. No. This is perfect. Oh my god, this is perfect.
Jeez, that's rude.
So everybody here in the pod already knows, but I have a second job as well. It's called Wapo's Weed Whackers. And we literally just broke our edger. So this is awesome. So thoughtful. Thank you, Melissa. I really appreciate it. That is so
This
awesome.
is the most racist gift I've ever seen in my life. A fucking weed whacker?
Oh, man. Can you believe it? Wow, I can't believe Prime couldn't get that to us.
Melissa was also so thoughtful. Good for
Yeah,
you.
for sure. It was awesome.
Thank you,
There's
Melissa.
no way that weed whacker was $50.
All right, now let's stop bullshitting. Melissa, this is awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, nice.
I really do appreciate it.
welcome.
I'm a big UFC fan. Thank you very much. That was very nice.
Is that fitted?
It is.
Wow. Did you gamble on the
Black.
size?
No, it was one size.
Oh.
I think actually it might snap in the back because
it's
of that.
it might be stretch fit.
Make sure you don't get any grass
One
clippings
size
on
fits
that,
all.
Guapo.
No.
Yeah, just
Sure,
be
I'll
careful wearing
make sure
that
to
while-
take care of it.
Unbelievable.
God, this poor guy.
Absolutely
He
based.
works for free. He gets no Christmas gift.
Goddamn bullshit.
Just gets a picture of things that he could have someday if he works hard enough.
You see what you could have got was.
All right, so how does this work now?
Whoever your gift is for.
Yep.
Okay. So my gift, well, it was for Connie.
As we know, it's the polka dot bag.
I'll go get it for
Mr.
you, Connie.
Hi,
Conrad.
Connie.
Wow.
Oh, I got the polka dot bag.
You did. That's right.
Why, thank you.
I would love if this is super racist right now.
Show the bag. Show the bag.
This nigga got me something from Lulu?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
My nigga.
Man.
Oh,
Everybody keeps Conrad just like threaded up. He just gets all the fly stuff.
I love this.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Real
That's
nice.
nice.
I love
I like that a
Oh,
lot.
that is nice.
Thanks, homie.
You got it.
So-
Also,
Yeah.
I can confirm that you get 25% off at Lululemon if you say you play poker for a
Yeah.
living.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah,
Chance
for sure.
did that stuff. Yeah.
There is a caveat though. When I went to the checkout, the girl up front.
That's for your pro card?
No, not my poker. She goes, if you're in the small blind and you have queen jack suited and the cutoff opens, what are you supposed to do? So as long as you got your pre-flop ranges down, 25% off Lululemon.
What did you say?
I said I 3-bet 100%.
Wow, strong.
You know what's funny?
Man's in the
Nurses
streets.
get
Nice.
15%. So they give more. They give more of a discount for professional poker players than nurses.
Well, we give them more
Michelle's gonna
business.
start saying that she's a professional poker
this,
player.
This reminds me of when Pads was at the airport going through customs, and he said he was a poker player, and they asked him, I said, "What's your favorite hand?" And he goes, "Deuce 3 4 5 7, smooth." And they go, "Are you serious right now?" Like, obviously, I expect him to say aces or some shit. He's just like playing mixed games. He's like, "No, Deuce 3 4 5 7, smooth." And they're like, "Do you want to get into this country or not?"
They don't know about low ball?
Yeah, I guess not.
Man.
All right, Connie, you're up.
Oh, I had you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Process of elimination, I figured it out.
Wow, Brian. Wow. I just
no.
realized.
You did process
you,
of
sir.
elimination?
I did. I eliminated. Wow.
All right.
So I went and got you some T-shirts. That fit you. A nice little large.
This motherfucker. You got me a large?
I got you a large. I got you some T-shirts that fit you since I know you have none.
I have to. God damn it. These are going to be so big on me, but I will wear them in honor of you. When everybody starts calling me fat, I'll just say, no, I'm putting on winter weight. These are my bulking tees. What did you afford from Louis Vuitton?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry. Just
for
open
under
it.
$50. Oh, okay. We have ourselves a bit of a parlay. Wait, actually, hold on a second. Back up. Because this came in a Louis box, okay? And that wasn't just like found on the street.
Yo, mind your business, bro.
This should just be the fucking tab number in the goddamn Louis box. Like, what was originally in this
That
box?
is true. I should put
What was in this?
It's on his head right now.
Of course.
This motherfucker. How rich does he think he is?
There's no way you spent triple digits on a sleeping mask.
Oh my God.
Do you know?
He literally bet the Steelers to win the Super Bowl.
Wait, what is 50 to win what?
It's $5 to win $2,500.
That's not even close to the correct odds.
No, hell no. I just saw the guy get 50,000 to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got. I guess
You got 50,000 to 1 too.
Oh, it is 50,000.
Yeah, it's plus
Oh, okay.
50,000.
Nice.
No, that's not
No, it's
50,000 to
not.
1.
It's not.
Plus 500, maybe?
Yeah,
It's plus 50,000.
Right,
You
which
get laid
means
5,000 to 1.
500.
Yeah.
500.
500 to 1.
500.
500. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, because
500.
the bets are
Right.
in
So
hundred.
you got $5
in
to
100
win.
units.
You did get
$5
plus
to win
50,000.
500.
You got
Yeah,
exactly
it
what you
did.
paid
It
for.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
500 to 1.
They won't
This
give
is coming
you
through,
much more.
baby. You know what? You know
I
what?
was just gonna put the whole 50 on it, but I was like, man, this is such a waste of
What are we
fucking
doing?
money.
When they make the playoffs, I'm not hedging.
Oh, no.
I'm not hedging shit.
Better
I'm gonna
not.
double down. I'm gonna bet them every fucking game.
Okay, wait a minute. If they win the Super Bowl, what will you do with your $2,500?
Oh, I don't know, but it's gonna be a party.
Throw a party.
I mean, that is
House party?
well. I might just preemptively invest the $2,500 in a Super Bowl party
Yes.
because
Already knowing that it's going to be a free party.
and knowing that I've also wagered, somewhere around my house on the rest of it coming through.
Well, if you bet them all the way through and they
Yeah,
make the
so
Super Bowl,
rich.
you're going to be so rich. Yeah.
So rich.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Landon, we found our meal ticket.
nice little
House
windfall.
is saved, baby.
I don't know
windfall.
I don't know who we is, but we
Hey.
would like a better plan of attack.
Get
to
on the
save
train or
house.
don't, baby. But we're about to fucking win the Super Bowl.
Once again, I don't know who we is. That's all right though.
500 to 1 odds. Come on, we're in good
Okay,
shape.
so now you
Okay, so full disclosure, Landon and I swapped.
we swapped.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be rigged somehow.
No, not
That's
rigged.
so
Not rigged.
cheating.
I drew Andre,
Okay.
and Landon hadn't drawn yet, and I did not have a gift idea for him. So I said, sight unseen. I didn't tell him who I had. I said, sight unseen. Do you want to swap? And he goes, yeah, I'll swap. And I got the tortoise,
Of course you did.
which is so perfect.
Yes, of course. So this one right here.
He could have just got it himself.
Thank you, sir.
He could have just got it himself.
Nah,
He just wanted to join our shot.
Oh my God. What do we got here? Let's see. All right. Take this off.
Double bagged for your protection.
Oh, I love it.
Tortoise colors on the bag too.
Oh man.
It's like they knew what was coming.
It's a box.
Yeah.
By the way, Conrad, thank you. I appreciate that you went to a store. You know, you're not bitching and complaining about there not being
All
enough
right.
time.
We'll start with this little thing. I'm thinking this is like a tortoise
I went to
figurine
2
or
stores.
something.
The Louis store.
He went to the parlay store.
Yo, can I have my?
No,
I called it. I knew it was going to be a tortoise
I
figurine.
figured
Look
you
at
would
this.
enjoy that on the set.
This is
You
amazing.
could probably take the place of
Look
my
at this
Pat
little
McAfee
guy.
quote.
Oh my God. It's long lost cousin.
Brother.
I don't know if we can zoom in.
To be specific, that is a Galapagos tortoise.
Those were my favorite.
I had options, but I thought
Galapagos. Oh man, have you ever seen the National Geographic special on the Galapagos? It's amazing. This is gonna go right next to your tweet.
I love
from,
how
perfect
from Pat McAfee.
I love how what you just said is absolutely true and not a joke in any fashion.
not even
at all.
remotely a joke.
Not at all. Okay, got something else here. Let's see.
Wow, we should do this. So
Oh, we got a couple things.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is.
We really stretched that 50.
Oh man. Oh,
You can do
really
a lot.
leaning into the theme.
You can do a lot on Amazon for $50.
You really can.
Beware of the tortoise.
That's right.
That's actually pretty cool.
I thought that would hang well.
That'll go right up. Yeah.
We can hang that on the
Absolutely. Maybe
guardrail
even
there.
right here.
Yeah,
Yep.
possibly right there. Mm-hmm.
Beware of the
Beware
tortoise.
of tortoise.
And oh my God. Michelle's gonna be so pissed.
Oh no! Oh no! I didn't coordinate with the girlfriend. I fucked up.
I was like, Michelle, I need a blowtorch. I need like a gun to to sear my to sear my steaks with. Oh man, this is amazing.
Now,
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna set the whole house on fire.
Wait a minute. What is that?
Okay.
So watch him hit the
Yeah.
button.
So
there's no.
you put a propane tank on it, and then fire shoots out of here, and you sear your steaks.
It's
and-
like a blowtorch.
Yeah, it's a blowtorch.
It's a green tortoise-colored
It's a
blowtorch.
green tortoise-colored blowtorch.
Now this.
That's amazing.
That all sounds, like it makes sense for Lamanna. He's the grill master. It's green. He's a tortoise, right? But there's a little bit more to this story.
Okay.
Lamanna, if you don't know, little bit of a pyro.
Slightly.
little bit into the fire. May or may not have burned down the woods behind his house. May or may not used to light his bangs on fire when we would have sleepovers as a kid.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. These things may have occurred.
Safety
So-
manual, don't need that.
He takes it slow.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Godspeed. Let's pray that the woods don't burn down.
When I show this to Michelle, her exact words will be, "Oh Jesus Christ!"
She's gonna have that same look that she had when you and I were vibing at Hish's party.
Yep.
Just the look of disgust.
Oh man, thank you, Berkey.
You're very welcome.
That
Brian.
was great. Well, I guess I have Landon now.
Wow. I got it. It's very fitting that
You're about to get served.
I get the most nicely wrapped present, and I gave Andre a bag. Makes sense.
Sure.
Very nicely.
You know what? Out of respect for Michelle. Nah, this is way
Just
too.
tear through
I
it.
was gonna say, out of respect for Michelle.
Yeah, she's made it very hard to get into.
Out of respect for Michelle, I wanted to open it the right way,
But
but
it's the opposite. I think out of respect for Michelle, you tear it apart.
Yeah.
That's what you do with nicely wrapped gifts.
you tear them apart. This little bow is really it's too much, man.
That's how the bow was the giveaway that Michelle wrapped it.
Why does Brian not have a touch of flavor? Excuse me.
Well, yeah.
No.
I mean, it's just all the things added together.
13-inch selfie ring light with wonderful.
Oh, this is for all of your towel picks.
So he's about to have his end of the year towel pick. We
your
want
glow up.
We want that towel pick. We want him to be lighted well. You also, you do some streaming.
I do.
You do some streaming.
Which means I can take back my ring light.
Exactly right.
So
It's great.
I figured that would come in.
I'm
handy for
fucking
you.
devastated you didn't get him a designer towel.
Nah, that's too easy.
Or dick towel.
Yeah.
That would have been great. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Get a loincloth.
I go with practical.
Yeah. No, it's good.
Pragmatic
I can get back this
tortoise.
thing. I can use this for my streaming and then for my future aesthetic needs.
Exactly.
Thank you, Brian.
You're welcome.
Just know that you purchased him a tool that will be utilized to take his first dick pic.
I know. That's fine. All the better.
Yeah.
It's all about the lighting, Brian.
Uncle Tortoise
The
comes
lighting
through.
and the angles. That's all that matters.
All about the lighting.
Yep. Alrighty.
I'm sorry, but with how much this kid looks in the mirror, you think he's not taking a dick pic already?
I haven't.
I
I can see why though.
I truly believe he hasn't.
It's true.
It's very wholesome.
Yeah, wholesome. That's me. Wholesome. Anyways, my gift for you. You know what? I'm gonna bring it to you because
Okay.
I love you.
Thanks, Landon. I'm so excited to unwrap this.
Oh man.
I hope he went to the sex store.
I think I just saw. I can't hear you. Sorry. What? Open it from the bottom. There's a price tag on this. Just
He doesn't give a fuck.
I left the price tag on to make
I
sure it
tried
equals
to
50.
follow-
Left it on mine too.
I tried to follow the limit.
I got some socks because
Okay.
people don't want to see my feet.
Correct. That is correct.
That's a good one.
Spot on.
And I got compression. Oh, this is nice, Landon.
That is nice.
Very nice.
Landon asked me what your size was. I very confidently said small.
I would have said
I'm
extra
a medium.
I would have got medium, but I listened to
Your
this fucking
dick
idiot.
is a medium. I'm a medium.
My
No,
dick
the
is not
fuck
a
you're
medium.
not.
You
You
call me
have
Tiff a
large
little
in
bit.
front of you.
Well, he's a medium, at least.
This is a medium right now. Does it look too small or big?
I thought that. No, that looks comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks comfy.
I'm a lot.
Under Armour runs big, I think.
You
That
think
looks
so?
that looks
I
like
think.
that looks like a good
All right.
size.
Well, this is what we should do is you wear one of your white shirts
Mm-hmm.
and I wear this,
Mm-hmm.
and we come out, looking. I mean, Connie's already looking fresh, man.
He is looking fresh.
You look
I'm
really.
rocking.
The black on black is strong.
This is awesome.
look
I
good,
love
bro.
this. Thank you, Guapo.
Just to let you know, Guapo asked me what he should get you, and he's like, I was thinking scratch offs, and I was like, bro, that's a little racist. And he's like, what are you talking about? Oh, never mind. We're not gonna go there.
Do black people do scratch offs?
I mean, that's
My white family were the ones that put it in the stocking stuffer.
He's wrong. It's not racist. It's
poor.
It's
poor.
Oh, is it?
It's poor people.
it's poor
Because, like,
people.
let me tell you something. Nobody loves a scratch off more than, like, a 300-pound, 75-year-old woman who's out to breakfast for Denny's, ready to hit the scratch up line afterwards.
Oh, well, I told him not to.
If you could see the people buying
I
scratch
love
offs in
what
our
you got.
hometown,
Thank you, Guapo.
And Guapo, this
Also
is
not true, by the way, Connie.
My dad loves scratch offs. He's telling me when he got to Vegas, he was telling me about it. He's like, yeah, I'm on a roll. I hit like 5 in a row.
you're such a reincarnation of your father. Like, I'll never forget this. We used to go to this place, Silver Creek, in Irving, New York, and it was just a card house with like a bunch of video poker. And every time there would always be lists, so we'd sit and wait. And fucking LeMan would just rock it off on video poker and hit royals.
Yeah,
I go,
drilled it.
what am I gonna do? Not play while I wait?
Yeah, what am I going to just sit there and twiddle my thumbs while I wait for it to get a seat in this down bad game? No, I'm going to
was
go
a
fire.
very down bad game.
I love those house games.
They were great.
House games are fun. I was thinking about going to play one, over the next couple of days, and then I started thinking about how much I'm gonna get raked. I was like, damn, maybe I shouldn't go do that.
It ruins the allure.
It really does.
But man, I will say the Pittsburgh home games were so nice during Christmas. A steakhouse game.
Oh, fits good.
Fuck, that's big on you.
The steakhouse game was
You
great.
need to grow a little, man.
It always
Shit.
had good food there.
Yeah, they would put on a.
The
I
action
wanted
was
to.
great.
That's clean.
That's nice.
I'm
like
gonna,
that.
I'm gonna do a better job of this next year. There were so many things I wanted to do, and I didn't have the time or energy or whatever. But like, I wanted to sneak in here last night and just decorate the whole place. And I was exhausted.
That would have been.
I also wanted to like.
You took a nap earlier in the day, though.
I did take a nap earlier in the day. I also wanted to like have like a party like theme, and then I realized that I just like hate food. And I was like, well, I hate food, so I don't know what to get people who don't hate food.
They're selfish.
What a Grinch.
No, it wasn't being selfish. I truly didn't know what to get. Like, what do you cater a Christmas party with? All I could think of was like cookies.
Ham.
Which you didn't want.
Christmas ham.
Wait, with what, Melissa?
Pigs and blankets.
Oh yeah.
I don't
sounds
I
really
don't know that
Blanket.
I could just pick those up at Smith's.
farmer's
could.
market.
you can.
You just go to the freezer section.
Hold on. Oh, we have a different
right,
definition of pig and blankets. Pig and blankets were cabbage rolls,
right.
where we grew up.
What?
Wait,
in
what?
the
What's a
world?
cabicle?
Yeah. The real pigs in a blanket is it's ground pork mixed with like seasoned and stuff, and then wrapped in cabbage. And you put it in a slow cooker. You put some tomatoes or sauce. Usually just a jar of tomatoes over it. Let it cook slow, and then that's
Don't come anywhere
pigs
near
in a
me with
blanket.
your
What about-
cabbage wrapped pork.
Yeah.
when I
It's
say
Very, very Polish.
Yeah, we just want mini hot dogs.
Yeah.
no,
Yeah, maybe
That's it.
hot dogs wrapped in some type of breading or like
Yeah.
a piece.
That's what the
Yeah.
munja
And it's
cakes
like a
is.
croissant type of
Yeah, it's a goddamn munja cake, pig in a blanket. I never knew. I don't even know what I called those things to before. To just mini wieners, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, I had never in my life until college even known
Same.
that there was a dual definition for pig in a blanket.
Yeah, and then we're like pigs in a blanket. And I like someone said they were going to bring pigs in a blanket. I'm like, that's a lot of work. Like, you're really going to do that? And then they showed up with those things. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Fucking hot dog wrapped in a croissant? Get the fuck out of here.
That's the Piggly Wiggly in
Did
the blanket.
they, when you had them, did they include rice?
Yeah.
Yeah, the way my grandma would make it.
Maybe. I know stuffed peppers do, which is like a similar type of
similar
thing.
thing. My grandma would mix the pork with rice.
Pork with the rice and then wrap it. Yes. You're right.
It's funny because, like, looking back, I've said this a few times, but all of our holiday traditions were obviously built around food. I came from a very ethnic family. My grandmother was full Italian, my grandfather full Slovak. But they learned to cook from each other's parents.
Yeah.
So my grandmother had like literally no cooking skills. This isn't a slight against like Slovakians, but like, you know, they come from a very poor nation. They're very like meat and potato-esque. So like she learned how to fucking cook pierogies and pigs in a blanket. And that was it. Like that was the extent of
Two
shit
good
she could
choices,
get done. Yeah. But it was like, you know, bordering on gruel whenever it came to like prep work. You know what I mean? My granddad though, like he would spend months preparing homemade raviolis for Christmas. Like we would start in October.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, all right, come down and help me like grind the meat. And he had this fucking manual meat grinder. It was this old steel thing.
You had to grind, turn it yourself.
Yeah,
Yep.
that you wound into the table. And it was like something out of a fucking workshop. And he had this like board, you know, he would pre-cook all the meat. It was like turkey, pork butt, ground beef, was it ground beef?
Veal, maybe
Maybe
not.
veal. It wasn't ground beef. It for sure
Yeah.
wasn't because we ground it. So it was some sort of beef though.
Yeah.
So it was like beef, pork, turkey, and maybe one other meat in there that I can't recall. And you know, he'd take a slab of it and he would just put it on top of this meat grinder with a board on top, right? And he would be like, "Get the grinding, boy." And you're fucking cranking this wheel, and the meat's just like slowly coming down and coming out as like, you know, this paste basically.
So it's pre-cooked?
Yeah, everything was pre-cooked.
Interesting.
So it would create this filling, which was so good, man. I used to sit and like would be grinding up all the meat, and when it was like my turn to, you know, not be grinding the meat, I'd just be eating filling.
Yeah.
Like just
of course.
raw. It was so good. But yeah, like he would put months into that. He would make raviolis, stuffed olives. He did something with steak. Man, I can't think of what he did with steak. But like he made a steak dish, pickled eggs, ravioli, homemade sauce, like all of this, just this massive feast. And every Christmas we would have like, it was always for my grandma. Never his family, right? So he would do all of this labor, and then her entire extended family would come over. So it'd be like 50 people in the house, this massive Christmas party. And thinking back on it, like it never dawned on me. Like I never saw my uncles or my great uncles from like his side. You know, they did their own, and I think that's like pretty common, where it's always, you know, your mother's parents, they're the closest grandparent to you and like everything else. So it was always her side of the family. So it's just a house full of loud Italians getting drunk in the basement with my granddad while he's cooking all the food.
Yeah.
And-
Very similar experiences.
Yeah.
On my end.
Well, you were more Christmas Eve, right?
We did Christmas Eve. So we actually went to both grandparents. So like my dad's parents, they would have something. They lived, you know, like 20 minutes, 15 minutes away from where we lived. And then my mom's parents literally lived next door.
Yeah.
And we all like lived like right next to each other. We'd go there first and, you know, have like dinner and do everything. Well, like, you know, like the Christmas Eve style, dinner and stuff like that. And then we would do presents, and then we would go to my other grandma's, eat more food, right? And then open presents there. So we had to like go back and forth.
Yeah, I think that's pretty common. One of like my favorite traditions as a kid when I was still getting presents and toys and shit. My uncle, my mom's brother, he would always get us like one big gift every year. It was always pretty much the same thing. It was a remote control car, like an RC car.
Yeah.
And it was like blown out, like always the biggest, baddest thing on the market. But the way he justified it was he would buy, I shit you not, this was a literal tradition of ours. He would buy it, we would play with it all Christmas Day, right? So it was a distraction from all the family being there. We'd be outside ripping around in the snow with this remote control car, and like we would play with it all Christmas Day. Then he would repackage it and take it back. Every year, we would get the dopest RC car on the market just for one day.
One day.
We basically like rented a gift. It was amazing.
It's kind of sick too, because like now all the parents, older people get to like actually talk and like have a conversation where you guys are just like fucking around outside, not being annoying.
Yeah, it was so smart. And we weren't like upset. We were like, oh man, I wish we had, because like the allure of Christmas gifts are that day they're awesome, and then shortly thereafter, unless it's a Nintendo, you're kind of just like, whatever.
Yeah, they kind of get old. Unless it's like socks. Honestly, getting older, I love socks and underwear as a gift.
Yeah.
But when you're like 7,
need them.
Absolutely not.
Well, yeah.
Right? But now you're older, it's like, you know what?
I could use some socks.
I see it.
Yeah. I like stuff that I wouldn't get for myself. Like, I wouldn't always think to get cologne for myself. And it's also like thoughtful if it comes from somebody who, like, especially like significant other or whatever.
Yeah.
Where like they like a certain smell.
Yeah, I mean, for my mom, like Christmas gift wise, like she likes Tom Ford Black Orchid, and I just get that every year. Easy. Like, oh my god, I can't believe you got that again. It's like, yeah, well, I know you run out of it, so sure.
Yeah.
Melissa, you and I can have the inside joke about that later.
Relax.
Oh, I know what it is. It's not an inside joke.
Can't blow up a spot like this.
Was there a poll?
No cookies.
Good. Please, no more fucking cookies. I want that off the Christmas tradition immediately.
There's going to be cookies tomorrow, Burke. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to eat them all.
Yeah,
Atlanta.
I know.
I might be there. My flight just got delayed.
Really?
It might get canceled.
Well, I'm going to Atlanta, not. So I'm taking the Southway, but the unfortunate part is.
You're laying over in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if the Atlanta flight to New York is canceled, they'll just cancel your flight.
No, I'm going to North Carolina.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going back to.
I am.
Eventually.
Yeah. Next week.
Question, real quick poll. On a scale from 1 to 10, from either giving a gift to someone or receiving a gift, where do those rank for you?
I hate getting gifts.
You hate giving gifts.
Getting
gifts.
Yeah,
Okay.
I prefer to give them because I don't know. Gifts don't matter as much to me as like just spending time with people.
That's a Hallmark moment if I've ever heard one.
Yeah. I'm like a 10.
Adorable.
I'm so cute and
go on.
sweet.
I'd rather like do something for somebody than
I
get
would
them a
boop
gift,
you on
'cause
the
I'm-
nose right now if I could.
I get anxiety when it's like you have to buy somebody a gift and you don't know what to get them, and it's like, what do I do? I don't know.
Yeah.
And
I have a problem with getting filler gifts for people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
same.
just can't do
it's
it.
really
Same.
hard.
What do you
Hate
mean- what do you mean
it. Hate
filler
it,
It's like,
hate
come
it,
over
hate
and I'll
it.
just cook you a really nice meal. That's my gift.
Filler gifts are just gifts you don't really know what to get, so you get something.
Like your aunt
Yeah.
that you see once a year that you know is going to get you a gift, so you have to
Yeah,
reciprocate.
that
Right.
person's never
Oh.
for me.
Good for you, Melissa. Good for you.
Yeah, I'm like honestly like a 3. I used to be, when I was younger, of course, like higher on the getting gifts because getting gifts was nice. But now I'm like a 10 on giving gifts. Like for every person that I know, I'm like, oh, this is a perfect gift for you. I don't need anything back, but I love giving gifts. I go fucking crazy about giving gifts.
Are you guys like get a big gift for one person or a lot of small meaningful
One
gifts?
gift. I'm like
Usually,
a one
yeah,
gift.
one
like it's
I-
utilizable. Like it's a good
Because
one.
once you start getting more, smaller, then it just compounds the problem.
I don't. I personally like when. Go ahead, Melissa. Sorry.
I would rather people crowdsource like something for a big thing that I wouldn't get myself.
Yeah, that's
You know,
smart.
Like
Do you have
everyone
any
puts in
ideas?
$50.
What do
I need a new laptop.
Ooh. You hear that, guys? Use promo code LAPTOP for $50 for
Hey,
Melissa
guys, start a
Schubert's laptop
GoFundMe.
fund.
Just lean into your hot girl status and start an Amazon wish list and
start a
post
wish
it on
list.
all of your fucking socials.
No.
It'll get filled anonymously.
It won't. You know, it won't, because I've had people, and there was one
like, I've
time when I
tried
said,
this.
well, why don't I try and see if he actually does buy something? Because someone said, oh, please let me buy you something. Send me your Amazon wish list. So I sent him a list, and then he said, oh, I bought this. Now please send me a photo of your feet. And he never bought anything. He just took a screenshot of the item and then asked for my feet. So it's always, you know, there's no actual handouts here.
Yeah, that's
And I don't think he
Chivalry's
would have bought
dead.
anything if he got the foot photo. They're like foot scammers.
Oh,
these
wow.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Just out here trying to get pinky toes on the reg.
Good you didn't send the feet then,
Yeah,
Melissa.
they're trying to get the pigs in the blanket.
Once we were all adults, we would and my grandparents had passed. We would do Christmas Eve at my house.
Which we're doing tomorrow.
Well, I mean my parents' house.
Yeah, but now it's your
right
house.
now it's my house. Now we're doing Feast of the Seven Fishes. I'm nervous. I never did it before, but we'll figure it out. Anyways, but then like all the cousins and uncles, we would all get each other like something little gifts, and I was like, what am I gonna do? I have to try to get like a gift for everybody, something little small. I don't know what to get. I had a great idea, and it worked out perfectly. I got everybody a card, and I stuck a scratch off ticket in every single
Sharp.
one of them. Yep. I don't know if anybody ever hit, but
See?
you know,
Not racist.
no. Everybody was very happy. They had their quarters out, scratching away.
Yeah.
I grew up in
a.
a very no, not gonna go there.
Good. Bite your tongue. To answer your question about one big gift or multiple, I personally, when it comes to gift exchange, period, whether it's Christmas, birthdays, holidays, whatever the case may be, I want to opt out almost always unless something of sentiment can be exchanged. And that's a me problem, which is so much worse. So basically, like what I'm saying is, like, if I'm giving a gift, it'll rarely be something purchased. Like it'll be something that I either stumbled upon that I think is very meaningful to the person, or something crafted. And maybe this goes back to when I was younger and couldn't afford gifts and was just accustomed to making them. But to me, that's like very meaningful because the amount of thought and effort that goes into it is worth something. I'll never forget my senior year in high school, I gave my grandparents a gift where I created them a family photo album that dated all the way back to when they were dating. All the way through the generations of, like, you know, their children, their grandkids, all the way up to my nephew, who was their great grandkid. And I put like so much time and effort into this. I made like chapters and like
You scrapbooked.
I scrapbooked the whole thing. I was super into it, and they loved it, of course. My granddad passed shortly thereafter, like maybe a year later, and my grandma just tore this fucking scrapbook apart for the funeral.
Yeah, of course.
She's just literally just like, the funeral director was like, we need some photos, and she's like folding pages out of the scrapbook, just like handing them out like it's no big deal. I'm like, God damn it, Grandma!
I gotta tell you, Burke, this really tugs at my heartstrings.
Because of the damage you can do.
I mean, I guess going off of your point when it comes to gifts of sentiment, like I really love giving gifts of sentiment, but I also don't think I need to like handcraft them. Because like, I'll look
fair.
at something and I'll be like, oh, this is perfect for you. And then I'll get that thing.
Also, if you know people well, like handcrafting for certain people won't be great. Like,
Yeah.
an aforementioned or previously mentioned girlfriend, like doing something sentimental that was created by hand would not have flown.
Right.
And I learned the hard way, where it was just like, oh, I should have gotten you something for $300 instead.
Brutal.
No, it's not necessarily brutal. It's just like
300. I mean, I hope it's not a handbag.
No. But like she had gotten me gifts, and it was like very expensive cologne and like things that like mean nothing to me but are very meaningful. You know, people give and receive
Differently.
in the way. Well, we try to do it the way that we want to do it, right? So it's like she gives me very expensive gifts because that's what she wants in return, and I give her gifts of sentiment because that's what I want in return.
Yeah.
And then you just like completely miss the mark on one another.
Yeah, I want gifts from the heart, man. I don't care about like something being expensive. I want someone that actually cares about me.
Yeah, but it doesn't always distill down to that, right? Like think about like for a birthday, for instance, right? So for you, somebody doing something like thoughtful and meaningful, like breakfast in bed, would be a really thoughtful gift, right?
Or just eggs.
Yeah, sure, whatever. But like my whole point is like that might hit with you,
Eggs
right?
in bed.
Yeah. that might hit with you. But like for other people, that just might be like annoying. Like maybe they don't like to eat in the morning, and like maybe they don't want to eat in bed particularly. And this isn't. They miss the sentiment aspect of it because the practicality of it is poor.
Right, but that you just have to know your customer.
That's what I'm saying.
You got to know your customer.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That's why this whole gift giving business, man, it's bah humbug.
I love giving gifts, man, because when someone like has a gift, like when I give somebody a gift and they actually use it and it becomes something that's like kind of a staple in like call it everyday life, it's a good feeling. It's like it didn't just get thrown in the trash or used and then like gone.
I think the other aspect.
I will say I have a gift with me that Landon got. Actually, I don't know where it is right now, but it's the T-shirt that says, "Okay, girl boss, you better fart."
See, you got to know your people.
Yeah, no,
I 100% expected my gift never be worn.
no, I'll 100% wear those.
They're a large.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're gonna put it on. You're like, man, I can't see my abs.
It's look.
Wash them in
It's
warm
okay.
water,
He's gonna
shrink them
cut
down.
out holes where his nipples are because he can't stand his nipples aren't showing.
Okay, first of all, I don't know why the AI did that to me. Second of all, the reaction by the internet believing that was just an actual photo of me
That was great.
is fucking ridiculous. And third of all, if nothing else, I'll wear these goddamn large T-shirts to prove that I'm not a fucking large. or, and hear me out on this, we start to bulk. I'll become a large. I'll get to 235. Don't dare me.
You'll get to 235, but you won't be very cut.
That's what you
Tomorrow
think.
with those cookies, Berk.
If I decide to get to 235, I'm also deciding to get on the fucking gear.
Oh yeah, you're gonna start taking some Tren. All I want for Christmas is Tren.
Yeah.
Stack on stack.
No,
Okay,
he's
we
gonna
ball,
start
yeah.
murdering.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it'd be good for me.
Look,
to...
man, one cycle won't hurt. How
That's what
bad
you
can it
think.
be? Talk to Wapo.
Whoa, don't blow.
Get it done. Oh, we've already talked about it. Get it done, Burke. Go nuts, buddy.
I think when I turn 50.
Wapo and I just keep sending each other Instagram reels of people of like, how did you get so much bigger only eating chicken and rice? It's like the James Franco turning around with like a wink.
Yeah.
It's like, how are you getting stronger while cutting?
I will say that post Liver King, like doing a deeper dive into like his whole thing of how he became, it led me down that rabbit hole of like the natty or not.
Yeah.
And it's mind-boggling and very eye-opening to realize how clear the difference is between natty and not, and like what's attainable with and without gear.
Right. What's real, what's not.
Yeah, and I will say it's been both liberating and very saddening to understand like how fucking capped we are at our current state.
Yeah, there was an Instagram reel of this where someone's like natty bodybuilder watching Mr. Olympia because it just happened.
Yeah.
And it's like the happy music. And it's like, and then realizing they're all on PEDs. It's just like a dark rain cloud of just. Maybe one cycle wasn't the worst idea.
No. I truly don't want to be.
You don't want to be
Not natural.
235 and jacked.
No, I don't. I would much rather be 185 healthy and natural, but in my head, the process is always leading towards what is unnatural,
Right.
even though I know it's unattainable.
It's almost like you want to reach your genetic peak and then be like, you know what? Let's push the envelope.
Yeah. It's chasing the carrot on the string, even though it's unattainable, I think.
Yeah.
Kind of like when Melissa has all these BBL pictures up and she's like, I'm going to get there naturally. Give me more fucking squat thrust.
Yeah, no, it's
ETC
true.
is
I follow
pumping.
some like influencers who definitely have BBLs, but I egotistically think I can get there naturally, which I
Right.
think I can actually.
Yeah. There was
Like you can play in the NFL.
There was a famous influencer like 5 or 10 years ago. Her name was Jenna something. I can't recall what her last name was, but she was like purely known for her ass. And she had gone from like, I don't remember. Her transformation was insane. It was like legitimately like a flat ass to the
Jen Salter.
You can though.
Yes,
I
yes.
feel like with glutes especially, you can really like make a huge difference naturally. Like I think that's probably like the one muscle on women that I notice. Like you can go flat to big.
Yeah, and honestly, she may have been natural. I don't even recall. But I think like the reason why I was bringing it up is because she was literally famous just for this one thing. Like I recall at one point being in Vegas and seeing a sign for her like hosting a party at Marquee, literally because on Instagram she grew her butt from flat to plump. And I'm just like, what a goddamn world we live in today. Like, this is just remarkable.
BTC pump is real.
True. Absolutely true. All I want for
We
Christmas.
lost Guapo, by the way.
Oh, he's just searching Jen Salter on the internet.
I see him just staring at Instagram right now, and it's just like, you know, he could switch, and I know he has the capacity to switch, but he's tuned in right now.
Lock in, Guapo.
He's locked in, baby. He's ready to do it.
Is that any good, Guapo? Are we missing out?
No. She's very attractive. She's nice.
Very nice. What's on everybody's Christmas agenda? We're off all next week, so what are you going to do with the time?
Well,
I'm asking you because we're all going to Tahoe.
Yeah, well, you guys are going to Tahoe. You know we're doing the Christmas party tomorrow. Parents are in town till Wednesday. I can't wait.
Man,
I'm
I love
going
when you
to
make
Fire
yourself laugh.
with my parents. We're going to South Point Tuesday at 10 a.m. to play the daily $60 12.
God fucking bless you, man.
And
Honestly,
I'm gonna fucking win that thing.
God bless you. You and Marley are like the biggest
It's gonna be
troopers in the
fun.
world. I think I would actually disown my family if
That's
this
like
is what
my
they asked of
average
me.
buy-in, anyways. Like, what's the difference? Now it's just live instead of online.
Brian
I'm gonna
is-
go down there. I'm gonna fucking wreck these fucks, and I'm gonna come home with $1,500.
Brian has legitimately
Free
been
K
doing
guarantee.
this. He's legitimately been doing this since like year one of playing poker. We used to go to the VFW in Leechburg.
That's right.
Or the Moose or whatever the fuck it was. And he like proudly wins this stupid tournament, buys everyone around the drinks.
Yes.
Like it's his lane, man.
How is that not fun?
I don't know. I don't know. Like I wish I could do it.
I know they want to
No,
play.
you don't.
I know they want
No,
to
I
play,
don't.
so it's great. So I'm just like, okay, well, Tuesday's perfect because, there's nothing else going on. Go down South Point.
It's like the equivalent-
Maybe play some bingo
I
afterwards.
was just
Who
about to
knows?
say it's the equivalent of Jeno asking me to play bingo. Like my whole insides just shrivel up the second she
Right,
asks.
that's
me.
It's
because
like
you
fun.
feel like there's more valuable things to do with your time.
Bingo's like
Yeah.
the best deal in town, right? You go, you get your little machine. Maybe you win some money, maybe you don't. You get a couple free drinks.
Maybe you win some money,
sweat
maybe
some
you don't.
sweat some balls out.
Yeah, sweat some balls out.
Nothing like sweating balls.
Nothing like sweating some balls. What are you up to
sweaty
in
balls.
North Carolina, Connie?
I'm just gonna be chilling. I'm going to hang out with my little brother, my aunt, and my uncle.
Your little brother. This motherfucker's
He's jacked.
Yeah, he might be a little bit bigger than
He's
me.
your,
but-
he's your big brother now.
call him your little brother whenever you show up. See what happens. He's gonna
beat
work
him
you
up.
over.
I'm gonna beat him up just for fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get off. I'm just gonna go beat him up.
I can't wait till his brother just comes back.
Where's Conrad?
He's like,
I am
I'm Conrad now.
Gotta whoop his little
I,
ass.
I absorbed him.
What's popping, everybody?
He just shows up wearing his eye whatever
with the
that-
Louis
his eye patch.
with the sleeping mask.
Imagine. What do you got going on, Andre?
So I was originally going to go to Boston, but my family caught COVID, unfortunately.
Oh no.
So I'm staying here. I'm actually going to go to LA, visit the lady friend, and then I'm coming back and hanging out with Guapo.
You're not coming to Tahoe?
When are you guys going to Tahoe exactly?
Sunday to Friday.
Guapo, you want to go to Tahoe?
I'm not much of a snowboarder or a skier. And I also just discovered
You can be
Cheeto.
like the hot chocolate mom.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm kind of excited. I just discovered Cheeto Paws. If you guys don't know what Cheeto Paws are, they're like right in between like the hard Cheetos.
Pull them up right now
and, like,
because the
really
people need
soft
to know
puffs.
what Cheeto paws are.
You're fucking talking about chips?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What? How is this derailing your?
Tahoe, you can bring them.
This is one hell of a sidebar.
This is true. So I was just thinking.
That's true. I could bring them.
I was thinking I could study, I could grind, and I could kill a couple bag of Cheeto Paws.
You can do all this stuff in Tahoe.
That's how I'm bringing in the new year.
Okay, just to let you guys know, I hope you don't mind this, Guapo. But Guapo, he dropped in stakes, but rallied. He is back at the higher buy-in, and last week he just had like a 21 buy-in upswing.
Wow.
So
this guy
what you just said is Guapo was at 25,000 buy-ins. He lost 3 buy-ins.
Yeah.
and then he got him back and then went.
Correct. So
Right.
he is officially at 10-0 right now.
That's good. Let's go, Guaps.
No,
Thank you. guys.
Guapo's,
Thank you,
Guapo's
thank you.
crushing it over there. Actually, I can't go to Tahoe because my coach just called me. One of my friends that is competing in European nationals or something like that for jiu-jitsu is in town, and he needs bodies for that.
So you're gonna start shrimping.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, this stuff is really important to me, bro.
I understand. No, you're part of a
It's my
community.
grind,
I get
yeah.
it. You're on there.
Can't
I respect it. We'll just have fun without you.
What are you guys doing in Tahoe?
We're gonna be studying, putting in a little grind, eating some Cheeto Paws,
Okay.
and maybe hitting the mountain here and
We
there.
ain't eating no Cheeto paws.
I believe Henry and Landon are both new to snow sports, so I'm gonna convince them to get lessons, and hopefully by day 3 or so, they can rip a little bit with us. My nephew's coming as well.
Ooh, Eric.
Do they have a
He's
gym
the
there?
man.
There's a gym in town somewhere. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We'll find somewhere to lift. But yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a bro trip with Jeno momming all of us.
That's
Very key. Very
Right on
key.
brand.
There are times where like Jeno's a little overbearing when it comes to like the motherly stuff, but
There
on
are
trips like
times.
this, well,
All the time.
on trips like this, there's no one more valuable.
Oh, she'll go to the store. Get
She's
her
the
what
best.
she
She's
needs.
legitimately
She's
the
gonna have
most
breakfast
valuable
for you every
yes,
morning.
every day.
She went shopping with me for Andre's gift.
You see?
Nice.
She thought about getting the socks because like
Sharp.
I'm pretty sure the shirt was like $40, and she's like, "You got $10 left. We gotta get him something." And she found those socks for you. So
I actually, I figured you would get me something like this if,
did you?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, because you always say like, oh, you love the compression. You don't call it compression. You call it
Neoprene.
neoprene.
We actually went to Dick's and asked for neoprene.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't. You mean like swimsuits? I was like, I don't really know. And then Jenna goes, compression shirts. They're like, oh, those. Yeah, we have those.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's what neoprene means. Isn't neoprene like the
It's
harder
not.
plastic?
That's not what neoprene means.
I have no
Neoprene
idea
is
what
a
it means. I just said
thicker-
it.
It's more foamy material.
Yeah, I would have thought of like swim trunks, but maybe that's not
Like
even.
It's like
Speedo
scuba.
stuff?
It's like scuba gear that like you like
Yeah,
wear.
right,
That's
right,
neoprene.
right.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay, I don't wear that.
I know, but we call it neoprene. So I asked for neoprene,
Oh, I see.
and they're
They
like,
don't have neoprene.
And they told him
No.
no, and he started stimming.
yeah.
Dude,
Jesus Christ. What is wrong
Melissa,
with
what are
all
you
of
doing in Philly? How long, or Pennsylvania? How long are you there for?
I'm not sure, but we're going to Jersey tomorrow, as long as it doesn't snow, because my brother doesn't have
Are you
four-wheel
going?
drive.
Are you going to Wayne, New Jersey? You going Wayne to Wayne?
Going to Sicklerville, New Jersey, and they're doing 7 fishes. 'Cause that is an
Nice.
Italian family. And yeah, see my niece and nephew who are adults now. It will be very fun.
Isn't it crazy when people that like are your siblings like grow up? You're like,
It is weird because I used to change my nephew's diaper, and now he's like banging chicks in college.
they grow up so fast.
Yeah. And I always remind him, you used to scream auntie, and I used to change your diaper, and I'm like that aunt, and he's just like, okay, whatever, lady.
You should tell him his horoscope. Really lean into the crazy aunt.
I will. He's a Leo.
Good man.
Yeah.
A leader, right?
Huh?
Aren't Leos leaders? Or
Lion.
something?
Or lions.
No, I
Oh,
know they're lions.
Could
But
be.
They could be. They could not be.
I tried to press into the horoscope genre, guys. Okay, I tried. I put it
Yeah,
out
that's what
there.
happens when you don't stay in your lane.
Yeah.
Yep, you got to do a little
See,
bit more.
I'm actually not a horoscope person. Berkey just feigns it. You know?
Right. Very base. Very true.
Look, I don't believe in this nonsense.
Caitlin convinced you.
Yeah.
But it gets
Except for every time I said something, he's like, wait, that's totally me.
they're all bullshitty generic things that everybody would say are totally me for,
Exactly.
but they
Try
are
to get
forced down my gullet a lot. I have too many people in my life, like Melissa, that insist upon making me aware of my moon sign and star sign. What the
No avoiding it, Matt.
Listen, we know all the
don't
pretty
know the
girls love
difference.
astrology.
They really do.
Yeah.
They really
Berkey,
do.
in your dating apps, do you put that you are
An astrologist?
Yeah.
Professional astrologist. Wow, that's good. I'm going to use that.
Definitely leave out.
Do you
that
put your
you're an
astrological
Aquarius
sign?
in your dating profiles.
No.
You don't.
No. It'd probably be a pretty sharp thing to do, though.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should.
You gotta like signal for what
Yeah,
they're
no,
looking
I just
for.
did. Espen told me to like take a look at his and add any changes, and the only thing I added was his sign because he's a Taurus, and that's like good. But I would leave out that you're an Aquarius. I think.
Wow.
Why don't you just say you're a Taurus?
Yeah, I'll just say I'm a Taurus
I
then.
would leave
Like,
out your personality.
Dating app's fine. Everything about you.
yeah, maybe check the personality at the door.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Man.
Leave that out.
Get rid of that voice prompt.
Imagine if you find your 10
Definitely get rid of the
Oh my god!
Change
Oh my god! The
dates.
voice prompt.
and then you're like, oh, I'm actually an Aquarius. And she's like, what?
That's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
He's a 10, but he's an
This
Aquarius.
whole relationship's based on a lie.
Yeah, she's like talking to her friend, like, typical Aquarius fashion. He lied to me about his sign.
I can't believe. I mean, you should have known. Yeah, that's good.
Oh,
Man, I love astrology now.
Are you coming to Tahoe? Or are you staying longer?
I think so. Yes.
Okay.
I think I might need a refresher lesson too.
Well, how good did you get? Like when you were going regularly?
Not.
Like, did you feel? Okay, I was gonna say, like, if you felt competent,
Strong.
then yes, you probably do. But I was
I
gonna say,
have
if you,
pretty good balance. I mean, I just haven't been on a snowboard since I was 12, but I learned when I was like 7. And this guy over here on the couch took me on a black diamond when I was 7 and left me there.
yeah, it's actually
Sleeping.
fortunate you didn't just get buried alive. You must have been very small.
I was tiny and I fell into a snowbank, and then he starts laughing, goes, "Ha, see ya," and he's like flying by.
I envision like 7-year-old Melissa,
7-year-old Shoobs.
7-year-old Shoobs, as being like so small that it's equivalent to like a normal 4-year-old. And there's this viral video that was circulating last year of this little girl. She dresses in like a dino costume, and her dad mics her while she like learns to snowboard. It's the most adorable thing on earth. No one's having a better time than this kid, and she's like singing to herself and like humming to herself and saying like, oh.
Let's go, Dad.
Yeah, this one.
Let's get up and go in that secret path. Oh yeah, shreddy Dad. Someone's in our secret path. This way. You'll slip. I won't fall. Maybe I will. That's okay. Cause we all fall. Have fun, Dad. Woo.
She's definitely a better snowboarder than
Let's
Berkey is.
go down this
I
path.
imagine that. I imagine Shoobs just at 7 years old.
Yep.
Scared shitless.
I was,
while
but I wasn't that like short for my age then. Everyone else passed me by after they hit puberty, but I was like a normal height, but I was really skinny, so it's just like super scrawny.
Oh, that makes sense. I could just see you like humming to yourself as you go down the hill.
Man, the
No, I
toxic.
was like,
don't
I was
fall.
like being a brat. I was like crying. I was like that.
The toxic positivity, huh? I might fall, but that's okay because we all fall.
Okay, because we all fall.
We all fall sometimes.
You really got to get the dino. You don't have any clothes or anything for this trip, do you? You're just gonna show up like that.
0 chance. He has
Oh, you
clothes.
need to go to.
oh my God, this is
I
actually
You need to go to
hilarious.
the Columbia outlet, right? Or
I'll just
one,
order something to the Tahoe house.
Oh, I'm less concerned about you than I am Landon. I assume he's just gonna show up looking like he is now.
He's gonna
No,
wear
he needs to
shorts
go to,
and a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
right down on
He's
Las
that
Vegas
Florida
Boulevard.
man that never wears pants.
Oh my God, if he just wears shorts and a sweatshirt, that would be the best thing ever.
It really would. I'll film it for you guys. Don't
Thank
worry.
you, please.
I got you. It's gonna be glorious.
Do you not see my cream fit?
No.
Yes, you did.
What are you talking
It's
about?
in my story. I got a cream fit.
I don't fucking
Someone
spend
needs
my.
to stop this man. He's turning into like a teenage girl with the selfies and stuff.
Yeah, he is
That's
like
why he
outfitted the
right there
day
with the
up
ring
and
light.
shit.
Dream fit?
Well, so what he's
Cream fit
planning
is
on is
dream
wearing
fit? What
his
is
fucking
that?
cream fit to
I got a cream
snowboard.
fit.
He calls his outfit a dream fit.
Cream fit, dream
cream
fit. It rhymes.
First
Get
of all, I
with it.
don't even like you act like I spend all my time watching your stories. Second of all,
You do,
His
because every
stories.
time I post something, I always see your face.
second of all, that just reminded me that I need to get my board waxed and should go today. So if you need snowboarding equipment, not equipment, if you need like a snowsuit, we should go pick one up today.
What's a snowsuit?
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
my
Will you
God.
tell me when you go? Tell me if you see like anything on sale or something. Otherwise, I'll just order something.
Okay. I would guess unlikely based on the time of year. Usually it's like summer, fallish that it goes on sale, but I'll give it a gander.
All right.
Usually it's the opposite. Usually like now you can't even get inventory, like they're out of boots and stuff like that. But I'll check. We'll check. You in, Landon?
Yeah.
We going to the
Man, if you didn't talk about this at all, then
Yeah.
it would just be boned.
Yo, it would have been fucking great.
He's still gonna be.
He would have literally been wearing fucking sweatpants.
Wouldn't have no
and
gloves.
Sweatshirt, no gloves.
He has one pair of sweats. They're 4 inches too short. He's gonna be bro. It's 16 degrees there.
Out there in tennis shoes.
Have you ever seen snow?
I do have no.
There's
I've never
nothing
seen
worse.
snowfall.
You've never
He's
seen
gonna wear
snow?
the slides
Wow.
with his toes gripping
Oh
over
my
the front.
God.
There's nothing worse than being cold when you're like skiing or snowboarding and knowing you can't get back.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait,
It's
wait.
one of
Back
the
up,
worst.
back up.
He's a Florida
You've
boy.
never seen snow?
I've never seen snowfall.
I'm so excited for this.
Ever?
I've never seen snowfall.
Oh my god, they're
Oh,
gonna
you
get
never seen fall? You
our third day up there. They're supposed to get 3 feet of snow.
Wow.
It's gonna be so exciting. Young Landon's gonna be out there just frolicking
fresh
with the
snow
deer.
is so nice. Fresh snow is
excited.
so nice when you're skiing.
Yeah, we're gonna light a little fire, have some hot cocoa.
We ain't having that.
You can have some hot protein.
Yeah.
He's gonna be so cold.
Oh, it's so cold. It's
So
gonna be bone chilling.
cold.
He's just gonna bitch the whole
Can
time.
you just film him every time?
Can someone
he's
mic
cold?
him
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just record that the whole
Just
time?
exactly what.
We all
No,
fall.
I think I'm
That's
gonna
okay. We all fall.
I think I'm gonna pay attention to
I
your
wish-
stories this week.
I wish someone would have
Yeah.
mic'd me the first day that I learned, because it wasn't the snowboarding that was scary or treacherous to me. It was the ski lift. I'm terrified of heights,
Oh.
and I learned with Lynn, and she refused to put the bar down, which I kind of understand now that I'm not like terrified of it. But then I was like shook, and I'm just gripped to like both ends of the ski lift.
Why not just put the bar down though?
She did eventually, because like I think she thought that I was exaggerating, but I was genuinely like petrified.
Yo, something so weird. I've never been scared of heights. Never been like, I don't care. Like, I'm up there, whatever, fine. The last time we went, the last run we did, I thought I was going to lose my shit.
Yeah.
First of all, it started because we got stuck for like 45 minutes. And at that moment,
It was like 8, but yeah.
No. not that. It was like 45
No,
minutes.
I know what you're talking about.
No,
Yeah.
you don't.
All right.
I lost my shit. Couldn't breathe.
What,
Anyway.
Can you explain what happened?
Well, just like a nervous breakdown inside.
Oh,
Like, I
like
was-
while you're on the ski lift.
Like for
Yeah.
me, what it is that like when you're on a ski lift, especially, there's been times where it's been like just a total whiteout. So the depth perception from the lift to the bottom or whatever is like very difficult to see, and you start to get a bit of vertigo, and like everything just becomes like one and the same and white, and you feel like, have you ever been in an Omnimax? Like watch the movie in Omnimax? So you'll remember this. We went to the science center in like 3rd grade on a field trip, and the big hit was like going to the Omnimax, and there was a tour of the Grand Canyon. So they took like back then it wasn't drone, it was probably like helicopter footage, and they like flew you down into the Grand Canyon and zipped around. It was like speeding and all this other stuff. And the way that the Omnimax theater is set up is like you're kind of looking downward at the screen, so the screen's like beneath you. And it gives you this sensation whenever you're going down that you're actually going down. And I just remember having this like nauseating feeling of like almost vertigo, where like I felt like I was falling when we were going into the canyon. Riding ski lifts was very much the same for me. I feel like they're tilted downward toward the snow as opposed to like backward, keeping you on the chair.
Yeah.
So like I'm mortified whenever I first started going on them. It's like, get me off this fucking death contraption. Now it's like a little bit better, and I've come to grips of knowing I'm not going to die. But I know that feeling Conrad's talking about, like where everything just kind of becomes one and the same. And you're just like, I just don't see how I stay seated here for very much longer without just ending up headfirst in the snow.
I honestly would have been okay with like jumping off as opposed to like just sitting there looking down and just like, I can't breathe.
My nephew was telling me a story of how this kid got paid $5,000 to jump off the ski lift, and like didn't even hesitate. The snow was like relatively deep.
Yeah.
So, I guess he had concluded he wasn't going to die. But he jumped like 25 feet down into the snow, broke his clavicle, broke his arm, like all this other stuff, and was just like pumped about it.
But I made 5 racks.
Fucking that's right. Idiots, man.
I would do that.
Yeah, you would.
But I think I could make that fall.
That's the problem.
Same.
That's the problem. You all think you're
Well,
bigger than Mother Nature.
I fall a lot.
We all fall.
Yeah, we all
fall.
That's okay.
That's
We
okay.
all fall.
All out too.
Well, as I mentioned, this is going to be our last podcast of the year. Thank you guys so much for everything.
Thank you.
Everything along the way.
Yes.
Never would have guessed this experiment was going to turn into what it has turned into. I'd planned on doing like a bit of a review, but what do we have to reminisce about? We're still here. We're still kicking. We're doing our thing. We'll be back January 2nd, the beginning of the new year. Hopefully with some new material. We've been kicking around some ideas that we're gonna work with. We might come back with like a top 5 review of this past year and things of that nature. But it's been a blast. So don't forget, head to DraftKings app, sign up using promo code FriendsPod. When you make a $25 deposit on DraftKings, they'll give you 50 in credit. That's code FriendsPod, only at DraftKings Casino. Link in the description below. I want to give a huge thank you to everybody who's made this happen for the last year. Big shout out to Guapo behind the scenes.
El Guapo, pay that man. Somebody find him.
Doing his thing.
Conrad, chill.
Yeah, let's relax.
Come on.
Big shout out to the unpaid intern, Guapo.
We're not paying him.
That's
we're never paying him.
We appreciate you, my man. Big shout out to Andre. He's not here often, but he really did help bring this thing together.
He facilitated us a free worker.
Yeah,
I did do that. You guys had no clue who Guapo was, and then
That's right. We would not have been able to technically get this
do you
done.
know
without
actually
him.
how I met him?
Why did I bring him?
No. I was
Lawn service. His mother's child.
You took it out of my mouth. I was going to talk about your weed whacking company.
He's allowed to say that.
Yep.
Man,
Why don't you ever sponsor our pod?
that bit was so good. We didn't gaslight Melissa enough, but what a great bit.
That's like gatekeep girl boss.
Huge shout out to Melissa. We know that this has been a bit taxing on you throughout the years,
It feels
seems
like
that long,
years.
yeah. Throughout the months, but you bring a lot of character to this show that we don't otherwise have. I don't even necessarily know if it's the girl voice so much as your unique voice, but it's very much appreciated.
Thank you.
Well, don't awe it too much. A lot of that uniqueness
that's
comes
so
from
sweet.
being obsessed with poop.
You mean all of it?
I was thinking about getting
By the
her.
way, did you hear my Instagram story? That the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. My brother is the same as me.
I didn't know it was a story. I thought I saw it in our group chat. But yeah, Jesus Christ, this poor guy. I don't even know if it's a poor guy. Like,
Yeah, he's just having diarrhea every hour.
Jesus.
we've all been there.
Melissa, I got a question for you real quick. And this might be too personal, but do you have a squatty potty?
Me?
Yeah.
No, but sometimes.
Oh my God.
Fuck.
You're a poo dog,
Sometimes
Melissa, okay? I was like, oh, maybe I should get her a squatty potty. It's on brand, et cetera, et cetera.
No, I'm small enough that I can actually squat on the toilet.
Oh.
If
Uncle
okay.
Dan got me a squatty potty. They're nice.
Well, then I get you a mixer, and you have the mixer, so it's just, can't win,
What do you get somebody who has it all?
He has it all.
I have it all.
Yeah.
It's tough.
What you should have given her was $2,000.
True. Yeah.
little debt to take care of.
New computer.
Let me get through my goddamn thank yous.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
the holidays. I appreciate everybody. You're not going to get this out of me very often. Lamanna, you are my truest friend. I appreciate you so much. I was talking to Corey about this the other day. People don't know the value that you actually bring to this podcast. One of these days, you're not going to be here, and it's going to be so apparent. It's subtle,
Thank you.
but it's so necessary. You truly are the WD-40 that keeps this squeaky hinge rocking.
Appreciate that.
And Landon, where would we be without your toxic positivity, kid?
It's not even toxic positivity, man.
Stay toxic, king. No, honestly, I know that you've been taking a lot of flack in the comment section, and your growth is truly on display. So, if nothing else, appreciate the fuck out of you being so open and honest and transparent and dealing with all of the positive and negative feedback that comes from that. It's not easy. People don't give you enough credit for really laying it all out there, especially whenever, you publicly take an L. I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
mean,
you've
take a
ever
lot of
shied
those.
away. Yeah, but like, you know, you don't shy away from it. You own it, and you own who you are. And I think that this platform really shines a light on that, and we appreciate you for it. If nothing else, it's great content.
It's definitely nothing else.
Great
So.
content.
And to my number one, my laugh track. What will we be without you?
Absolutely.
Probably a good show. I don't know, but I do appreciate you taking the reins and stepping up whenever I needed to take a step back. I appreciate the fact that, you know, you're willing to roll with the punches. You don't take anything to heart, literally anything. You know, that tab joke wouldn't necessarily fly with everybody, and you just lean into everything. People fucking love you. The podcast is what it is because of you. So huge thank you for playing your role and doing your thing as always.
Well, thanks for giving the idiot a mic.
It was not an easy decision, man. It was.
We just needed numbers, man.
It was a tough go. People demanded it, though.
Yeah.
So for that, my final thank you is to everybody watching at home. We appreciate you. Have a Merry Christmas, safe holiday season. We'll be back in roughly a week's time with a brand new show and a brand new year of the Only Friends podcast. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us. Go ahead.
We'll also be in a brand new location.
No, that's not
No,
till the end of the
that's-
year.
Oh, you won't be
later.
here?
No, that's much later.
Oh, I'm talking about Borgata.
Oh,
Oh.
no one knows what's going on there yet.
All right. Well, thanks for rocking with us.
We'll see you guys in the new year.
Bye, guys.
Happy New Year.
New
Merry
Year, new
Christmas.
podcast.